What is up, my aesthetic boys? It's Fresh, back with another video. Today we have a Choosing Beggars episode that seems like it's right out of a James Veach joke. I hope you guys enjoy. National Burrito Day. Get free delivery. Delivery's on us. For Burrito Day, you would think there would be some sort of discount. Yeah, free delivery is a discount. It usually costs something. Yep, delivery does cost something. But to all you Choosing Beggars out there, it costs literally nothing to not be like that. A real beggar being a chooser. I'm bad at storytelling, but there's a beggar that sits on the corner of some traffic lights on one of the busiest streets in the downtown district of the city I live in. It's right in front of a popular cafe and a corner store, so it's clear people have change on them for a coffee or otherwise. Every day without fail, this man asks me or my peers, "Spare change today, sir?" Most times we say no, given the fact that I've seen this man in the apartment building I have lived previous to my current residence, with a key to get in and an apartment close to where mine was. But one day I decided to give him the benefit of the doubt. I had a couple dimes in my pocket, not much, but a bit of pocket change. When he asked, I said, "Here you go, I know it's just dimes, but they add up." To which he replied, "Oh, I don't take small change. Only loonies and toonies, you can have it back." The $1 coins and $2 coins for the non-Canucks in the sub. I look at him for a second and realized it really wasn't worth my time to try to argue with this man, and just shrug and said, "Okay," getting my dimes back and leaving. To this day, I haven't given him a cent, knowing that he won't take anything less than $1. I don't understand why he wouldn't take anything if he was really desperate for change to ask us every day for me to finally just give in and give him what I didn't want, only for him to give it back and need more. I don't know. What do you guys think? Well, what do I think? I think that I have an experience very similar to this. I was outside of a popular fast food restaurant local to the area that served great cheeseburgers for only $1. And there was a beggar out front. It was a fairly busy downtown area. And he said, "Can I have $1 for a cheeseburger?" And I'd seen him around a bit. He seemed like a nice guy, pretty polite to everyone. So I said, sure, I have $1. I'm going to give it to him. I hand him the dollar and he says, "Oh, $2 for 2 cheeseburger, please?" Come on, man. Hello. Thank you for taking the time to read my message. I was wondering if you will be able to send me a signed picture if I was to supply my address. Many thanks. Greg. A picture of what? Band picture. Send a picture and we'll sign it. Yeah, so I asked them to send me a signed pic. They asked me what pic, and they tell me to send one to them, lol. Foreign idiots. It's actually fairly commonplace, or at least a lot of celebrities, athletes, musicians, and such will sign things if you send the item to them with a return label. This way, they're not paying for shipping or anything like that. They're not giving you an item, but they are giving you a bit of their time and their signature, obviously. And that's an incredibly nice and generous thing for them to do, and a great way for them to engage and generate goodwill with their fan base. Unfortunately, a lot of fans expect more free stuff from them, which is when the choosing beggar part comes into play. No good deed goes unpunished. My parents are very generous people. My mom crochets prayer shawls for our church to distribute amongst the nursing homes in our town. She has made enough pound cakes for dinners, friends, and family that if we went by their weight, it would actually be tons of cake. My dad contributes to our community with his time and sweat equity. He served on various boards and committees, including the board of directors of our food pantry, church council, and heritage society. They came into a small windfall around Thanksgiving. Rather than spend it on themselves, they decided to give it to people who could really use it, people who are having financial problems. Dad decided to give $100 to this guy who had 5 children and was their sole support. His wife had ditched them 2 years earlier after slinging the last kid. The guy thanked my dad profusely and said that now he could get Christmas for his kids. Flash forward 1 year. Dad is out working on one of his many projects. He runs into the guy that he had given the money to the year before. The guy said, "You gave me that $100 last year for Christmas. I've come to get my $100 for this year." Dad said, "That was a one-shot deal." And he told us when he got home that he didn't take that guy to raise. Oh, so I guess this one's kind of like the cheeseburger story that I told, except with a year in between and another 2 zeros on the end. "Hey, can I have this for free? I can pick it up tonight or tomorrow." Sorry, no. I can't just give away my Xbox One. Now you've had the night to think about it. Can I have it for free? Still no. Oh, come on, man. It's a beautiful day for charity. I just gave some guy at the Trano a ciggy when he asked for one. It's time for you to pay it forward. When's a good time to pick it up? How is a cigarette equivalent to what I'm selling? And more importantly, how is you giving someone something worth maybe 50 cents mean I should give you something worth $735? Cost is relative, man. If you have $1 million, then $735 is pocket change. If you have $20, then giving a cigarette to someone is a sizable donation. When is good for pickup, bud? I think the best part about this interaction is that he didn't even give this guy a cigarette and ask for an Xbox. He said he gave someone else a cigarette, and that means that this guy should give him the Xbox. Nice. Hello. I sent a plan through for a quote, and I haven't heard anything back yet. Dave. Hi. It can take several hours to 2 business days to get it back, usually. There's a bit of a backlog on quotes, as they can take time. How can it take 2 days? It only takes a few minutes to look at it and say it will cost this much. Dave. It's not that easy, unfortunately. We're flat out with large projects, so quotes have a lower priority. There are also a surprising amount of mistakes in some that we have to rectify, so it can be a total redesign. We don't get paid for quotes, so they take a back seat. Well, can you quickly take a look at mine? I have an exhibition stand at CBIT in May, and I need this done by then. Dave. Even if I looked at it now, we couldn't start any new projects for another 4 to 6 weeks anyway. We've got a backlog on commercial units. Sorry, I can't help. This should only take you a few days to knock up at most. I don't think you know how big of a tech expo CBIT is. If you knew what was good for your business, you'd know the exposure you'll get at an expo like that is priceless. Dave. I know what's good for my business. Thank you for your concern. Dropping everything to spend 3 days on a small project isn't good for business. As a courtesy, I took a quick look, and your project isn't something we take on. Thanks for the inquiry, and good luck with your venture. Why isn't it something you take on? I think it's a great idea that would make us both a lot of money. What do you think it's worth anyway? Dave. First glance, around 3K. I'm really busy with other stuff currently, so I couldn't do yours if I wanted to. Our stuff isn't something people that go to tech expos are interested in anyway, so the exposure's moot. All the best. I don't want to debate this anymore. 3K? No way. Parts wouldn't even be 1,000. Put your boss on, please. Dave. On what? What do you mean? Put the boss or the owner on, or give me their direct number. Oh man, I'm on and the answer is still no. Enough already. At least give me a proper reason. If you weren't so up yourself and built a prototype, you'll see it's a great idea. But what would you know? You lack forward thinking and innovation. I have a marketing team and a large social media following. I'll be posting this to show people how to run a business into the ground. Are you still going? No means no, Dave. What you're doing now is forcing yourself into my inbox. That's virtual rape, Dave. Do you annoy women into screwing you too? 1. You're the most unprofessional person I've ever dealt with. You shouldn't be rude to potential clients, especially when you don't know who they are. 2. You won't get any more work when people discover how much of an asshole you are to customers, and I'll make sure it goes viral. 3. This was also a test as well as a real project, as I've received numerous complaints from the Standards Commission and I was investigating you for a client. 4. Your competition will be the winners and you'll be an inside joke in your industry. Crickets. Just crickets. No response to Dave. Just crickets. It seems when someone actually fights you back, you don't have much to say. Typical bully. Lol. Dave. You just had to, didn't you? I'm busy. I thought I'd just let you have the last word with your point form chastising, which was cute. But of course, it got to your head, didn't it? You blood clot. Jeez. A. I stopped caring after my wife died, so I have the luxury of being a bitter prick. F you. B. Ooh, don't go to him, he's an asshole. I'm only an asshole to assholes. Please make this go viral. C. Scary. Can you say it again, slower and with a deeper voice? Your Facebook shows that you're a customer service rep, you're 21, and a bad liar, so you're a lying switcher. D. I do all the custom work for my competition and we outsource to each other. E. Get your dick out of my inbox, Dave. F. Can I go now? As if I'd use my real personal info online anyway. Loser. And that's with a capital L, by the way. So, all those pics on your Facebook and Instagram were of some random skinny guy you've been stalking? Love the shirtless pics. Are those your pink nipples? Ooh, and a gay slur to finish it all off. Coworker thinks I should donate more paid time off for her boob job. My coworker is getting her breast implants replaced and is going to be out for a few weeks. I also have implants that I wish I no longer had and felt for her, so when she asked for paid time off donations, I offered to donate 4 hours from my PTO bank. She sent me an email saying if I couldn't donate a whole day, 8 hours, to not worry about it. Then she said to let her know if I changed my mind and would be willing to donate the whole day. I went to talk with her and told her I did change my mind and that I decided not to donate any paid time off. She just kind of looked at me and rolled her eyes and said, "Fine." Then she immediately, like in the time it took me to walk from her desk to the break room for a glass of water then to my desk, tried to submit the form I signed donating 4 hours. Too bad for her, it still requires my approval online. I denied that with a quickness. Should be a fun work environment when she comes back with her new boobs. When a choosing beggar at heart realizes that they probably should have just taken the generous thing offered to them in the first place. Alas, like in many circumstances, it's too late for that. Thank you to everyone who watched this video. Be sure to subscribe for more daily Reddit content. Drop a like if you liked the video, and I will see you all tomorrow.